And in this video, we're going to be looking at another example of a menu. So this time we're going to be looking at slide out menu, a different kind of slide out menu. So let me show you what we're going to be working. So we're going to be basically creating this menu where it slides out from the left, and as you select, your item is selected and your menu is collapsed. And we are going to have this animation where our tab that we are actually clicking on animates and rotates as well. Okay, so this is what we are going to be creating today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to create first a state property to keep a track of menus open and closed state. Okay, and then we're going to start working on our body. So first thing, we're going to need a Z-stack. Okay, and let's create a rounded rectangle. And this rounded rectangle is basically going to be this guy right here. So corner radius is going to be 16. Fill color is going to be blue. Frame is going to have width of 40. And then we're going to have H stack. Okay, and this H stack is going to have a spacing of 50. Spacer with min length to be about 30 points. Then we're going to have button, and this button is basically this guy right here that's going to act as the close and close with animation. So it's going to have an action, and this action is going to be a function that we're going to write. So let's go ahead and write that function first. It's going to be close with animation. Okay, and we're going to say with animation. So you're going to use with animation block, and we're going to give it animation.interpolating spring. Once again, we're going to use the same 50 and 10 for stiffness and damping. And then for the trailing closure, I'm going to remove all this. And for the trailing closure, we're going to say self dot is menu closed toggle. So just toggle between its values, and then we are ready to give this action to our button. So self dot closed with animation. Okay. You could have very well written it down here, but you're going to need it for several other places. So that's why we wrote a function to handle the close functionality. Okay. All right. So for our buttons view, we're going to use an image system name, and let me copy the name. So once again, it's the same image line horizontal 3 decreased. This is from SS Symbols, and we're going to have a rotation effect on it, and this rotation effect is going to be in degrees. We're going to check if the menu is closed. If it is closed, the rotation is going to be negative of 90 degrees. Otherwise, there's going to be no rotation. And let me fix this. There we go. Okay, so let's make sure all the brackets are closed. Awesome. Okay, so with that, we are going to add some background, and it's going to be a capsule background with fill color blue, and it's going to be a frame. Width is going to be of height 140, and height is going to be height 50. that's going to be this portion right here. It is a capsule. That's what we're using here. So that's what we are giving it a width of 140 and height of 50. Okay. And we are going to basically offset this. So offset it for x-axis 30 and y-axis negative 360. And you might want to compute these values based on the geometry reader. And I'm going to change it to 80 for now. Okay. And let's go ahead and run this and see what we've got. So we have these two guys created. So like I said, you might have to basically use geometry reader. I don't want to use geometry reader, but we're just not going to use it right now. Okay, let's go ahead and keep moving. Let me adjust this. So let's see what 180 and sorry, 30 and 300 gets us. So that should actually lower it down. There we go. So now we're talking. So this is our capsule that's going to act as open and closed. Okay, and then let's see, are we missing? Our button does not have the foreground. Okay, so we're gonna give it a foreground color in a little bit. It's got blue color, that's why it's not visible, but we'll actually give it in a little bit. Okay, so let's continue forward. Let's create a V stack, and in this V stack, we're gonna have a spacing of 40. Okay, with image, and image is gonna have system name, and this one is gonna be person dot circle dot fill dot padding. We're gonna give it a padding of 10 points, and we're gonna have a padding because it's the first menu item. We're gonna add a padding at the top of 30 points, and we're gonna have a gesture as well. So we're gonna say tap gesture dot on ended, and we're gonna give some action to this. Okay, and what the action is gonna be is self dot close with animation. So whenever you tap on it, you're gonna have this close with animation. So your menu, you take the action, whatever view you wanna open or whatever you wanna open, and then you simply call close with action to close the menu item. Slide the menu back to the corner. Okay. Now next one is I'm gonna copy and paste because it's gonna be same. It's not gonna have padding top, and it's going to be a different kind of image. The image is going to be sun dot min dot fill. Okay, and I'm going to copy this one more time, and this one is going to be circle or moon. Okay, and let's add the spacer here to for it to take rest of the space. Okay, there we go. We have our items here. So let's go ahead and give them for foreground color. So foreground color is going to be white, and font is going to be large title. Okay, go ahead and run one more time, and there we go. All right, looking not bad. Okay, so now we're gonna add some padding and stuff. So let's go ahead and start adding padding to our D stack right here. Okay, so D stack padding is gonna be 20. Okay, foreground color is gonna be white. All right, I don't think this is needed. Let's comment this one out, and let's go ahead and run this. We should have same effect. There you go. Okay, good. All right, so we're gonna have a frame with width of 40. Background is capsule, fill color dot blue. Okay, and so we should have. Okay, cool. So our button is showing up now, and then you're gonna have edges ignoring bottom, font large title, and offset is going to be X as is menu closed negative 240 and negative 160. Okay, let's go ahead and run this. And there we go. We have our menu item showing up. Okay, so one thing that we do want to experiment on is basically the view that we have, the blue line, the capsule, rounded rectangle. Okay, so this guy right here. So as you can see, oh, that's a unique effect. Okay, but as you can see, like now we have increased the size, and that has actually increased this padding a little bit, which is looking kind of nice. So I'm gonna take this one out and see if that actually works better for us. And no, we need that width back. Okay. All right. So we need that width back because it's taking the entire space, so we can actually make it 60. Okay. Perfect. That's actually good. Okay. So yeah. So that's it actually. And now as you can see, all of our buttons are acting normal. We have a slight bump kind of animation. So basically, when it comes out, it actually slides a little bit off and then goes back into its place. So yeah, so this is actually one of the other menu animation that I want to show you that you can use probably for your projects, and you can learn something new, like how you can add some gestures to images and some more animation with blocks and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, so this is it for this video. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.